Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Right, let's get out of here. Good hope we went the right way. Even with a map I get lost. Ah, there we go. Everyone's clean and shiny again.
Alistair, may I have a word?
Of course. Anything for my favoritist mage ever.
It seems you and our fearless leader are inseparable these days. Joined at the hip, almost.
That's a bit of an overstatement, don't you think?
Yes.
Well then, now that you're in an intimate relationship, you should learn about where babies really come from.
Pardon?
I know the chantry says you dream about your babies, and the good Fade spirits take them out of the Fade and leave them in your arms. But that's not true. Actually, what happens is that when a girl and a boy really love each other...
Andraste's flaming sword, I know where babies come from.
So do I!
Do you? Do you really?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, all right then. Oh, look, you're all red and mottled. How cute.
You did that on purpose.
Now, Alistair, why would I do such a thing?
Because you're wicked. That frail old lady act, I'm so not fooled. I'm onto you now.
See? I told you. I certainly hope so too. And Stan just stands there like nothing happened. Completely cool with it.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
Let's just see your wares. I haven't seen your lunch.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Yes. And like I said earlier, good for you. Pat him on the head. Find him his lunch. That's what I was after. Okay guys, step away from the creepy man. And Wynne, no more baby talk, please. It's scary. Oh, it would help if I actually did do this. Before I forget. You know what? I'm going to do that. Ah, there you are.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Excellent. Lead the way.
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
Well, them two level in front of his eyes. That was great timing, guys. Well done. Okay. I really need to help you, Gunny. Winston. Oh, damn you. Fine, you can go for that. Alright, guys. Let's see the Harrowmont.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyrell Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne.
Why would Endrin prefer you over his own son?
You may not know the story, but Balin is actually the youngest of three. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body, and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power.
I see. Well, Balin's men say you planted those suspicions.
Balin resents me because I did not believe his setup. I wanted a full investigation, a trial, not this knee-jerk reaction. It speaks poorly of Balin that Endrin himself was the first to think that he should not be trusted.
Also, do you believe you'd be a better king than Balin?
I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. A Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
No. So the Assembly has more power than the king?
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar.
Look, I'm not really here for politics. All I want is your support against the Blight. That's all I'm here for.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
Oh, what about them?
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
Alright then. I'll deal with Jarvia. You best be ready to help against this blight.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
I will. And you better fill your part of the bargain too. I think it's ever simple. Why can't I just be like, hey! Why not? We'll send our armies.
House Harrowmont is honored to have you here.
Really? I'm going to take a sneak peek.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
Oh, thank you. I could do with that, since it's... I'll be back. I will be back. I'll be back. If I remember. For those chests. of here. Yes, wouldn't it be nice of them to say, hey, you know what, you won't have to do anything, we'll help you.
I think you make her very happy.
Oh, not this again. I'm ready this time.
I just wanted to say that this was something good for both of you. Being a Grey Warden isn't easy. I'm glad you found each other.
Oh, yes, I bet you are indeed.
Cherish this. It may not last.
And?
That's all I had to say.
Really? No pinching my cheeks? No making me blush?
Of course not. I like you, Alistair. You deserve to be happy.
Not even pinching my cheeks a little?
Thanks, Wynne. Thank you.
Right then!
Oh, that was brilliant.
As you
Raiden clearly thought that conversation needed a bit more oomph to it. He got a little bored, decided to go pee, and look what he came back with. He brought friends. Just found that was a touching conversation as well. Well, at least I make him happy, and Raiden brings us violence. Alright. I think we will leave it there for now. I'm using until, yeah, be proud of yourself, Raiden. And when we return, we're heading to Dust Town. Stay with me.